Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today I'm covering something which actually I feel is quite important and I haven't covered it in its own video before, so I do hope this is helpful. I'm going to be talking about how to approach your parents, or it might just be an adult figure, someone you trust, if you're worried about your sibling. So this could be applied to any mental illness actually, or if you're just generally worried about them for any particular reason at all. I'm obviously talking about it from more of a mental illness point of view, but I think these tips could be kind of used anywhere really. So first of all, I think it's really important to say that if you are worried about your sibling, you're worried about for their health or their safety or anything like that, it's really important that you do tell someone you trust, whether it be a parent, you know, an adult figure in your life somewhere, someone that you trust. I think some siblings feel like they would be breaking their siblings' trust if they did this. But I actually feel the opposite, because if you're worried about a sibling, you're working in the interest of their health and their safety really, and I think it is important that you do tell someone about it, because otherwise you're going to keep a secret, and if something escalates and you haven't told anyone, I think, you know, that's almost, it's not great really. So
they will thank you in the long term.
There we go. Yeah, they will thank you in the long run. Another thing is sort of from my own experience, I suppose, some siblings, not all, but they concentrate on but they can sort of fixate with hiding things from parents and adults, and I think sometimes they're not so guarded around siblings. So sometimes you might actually see something that's really, really important and that the adult should know, or, you know, you might be an adult, or like the parent or caregiver should know, which they might not do in front of their parents if they're really trying to be secretive about a certain behaviour.
Didn't get away with that one.
No. This is getting weird now. So yeah, I just think that's super important as well, because I'll just give you an example of something that happened between me and Sam when Sam was going through the anorexia. Sam used to put the rabbits out. It used to be like her job to put the bunnies out every morning, so take them from their hutch to their run, which would obviously mean, so I think she'd get up at like super early, but she was always a bit of an early bird and I wasn't. So she used to maybe get up about 5:30 or 6 after Dad had gone to work. I don't know where Mum would be at that time in the morning. Oh, at the gym maybe. Anyway, so Sam used to get up and put the rabbits out. And I didn't used to get up until maybe 7, so she'd have been up a little while, but you know, I was quite young, I didn't really think twice of anything. But I remember just one morning, I don't know why, I woke up really early. And I think I was looking for my sister. She wasn't in bed, and I was looking for her, probably, I don't know, to have a chat or something. And I looked out the window into the back garden, and we got quite a long back garden, and she was running loops around the garden. So obviously straight away, I knew that she was ill. Obviously I was young, so I didn't fully understand it, but I knew that it wasn't right. And I remember thinking to myself, oh God, like, what do I do? Like, do I phone Dad? Do I not? I just didn't know. And at the time, Mum was quite stressed with everything, so I decided to phone Dad. And he came home straight away, and actually it was something they were then able to intercept that they didn't know was happening, and they were able to actually stop that behaviour from happening. So I just think, like, from my experience, that's so important, because if I didn't tell Dad and Sam continued to do that and they didn't know that she was having that extra form of exercise, that's something that could have really hindered what they were trying to do. And also, say, like, you know, if she was eating and they couldn't understand why she wasn't putting on weight, then they knew. And I think she was probably doing it, like, she would have been running around the garden for at least like half an hour, 45 minutes. And that's a long time, and that's a lot of calories burned and things that would, you know, go against what she was eating that day, to try and get her better. So yeah, that's my experience of that. Also, I think it is really important, so kind of some top tips to sort of help you along the way to discussing it with your parents. I think it's important to be open with how you feel about it, open with things that you might be concerned about, even if they turn out to be nothing. I think it's important to say everything that you feel, because you know, I think siblings are really important in the recovery process and the process of a sibling being unwell. So it's important not to hide your own feelings and to, you know, say how you feel about things, say, you know, some things that you might be concerned about, like I just said, because at the end of the day, sometimes pieces do fit together, and it might be things that parents haven't seen and that you have, and you can help in the recovery that way as well. So yeah, I think that's kind of my main points on that one. It was just, I remembered, I think I was having a chat with someone the other day and that story came up, and I thought, do you know, that's actually really important, because there are some siblings, or there might have been, not even some siblings, there might have been times when I had seen certain things and hadn't told mum and dad because I was worried I was breaking Sam's trust. But the thing is, the trust isn't really there when you're dealing with someone's health. You need to...
You're breaking the illness's trust.
Breaking the illness's trust, that's what Sam said.
Yeah, you want to do that.
Yeah, so anyway, Sam's thankful anyway that I told mum and dad. I hope.
Yes, I am.
Good. That's the end of my video now. She's taking my limelight. Anyway, I hope that helps, and if you do have any questions, please do comment below, and I'll try and answer them as best I can. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.